Hello, welcome to another Better Worse here on my channel. Today we're going to look at Automata versus iRobot. Two distant futures that actually have robots that is working with us, living lives with us, and so on and so on. Yes indeed. Topic number one are going to be storyline, even though I can't remember that much from iRobot. But anyway, the basic storyline is that the robots in both movies have some rules they need to follow. In iRobot, it is basically you can't harm humans, you can't harm yourself, I think it is, and you can't do anything that basically, well, go against the two other rules. Basically, it is basically the same in Automata. They have rules. They need to save the humans. They need to do the bidding, saving. They can't harm themselves, and they can't go against the rules. Somewhat like that. So they're basically the same. In the movie, you basically follow our main character that doesn't like robots, basically, and you will see him start to question what that their robots actually have their own wills, their own personalities, and so on and so on. Sorry. Sorry for that. But in the end, the government are basically going against them, the main character, and in iRobot, there's basically a big fight between the robots and the humans, and in Automata, it's basically not that, but it's humans against humans, which one that actually had the right opinion. The government basically wants to hide that the robots basically can have their own will, or main character that basically wants to help the robots, something like that. When it comes to actually storyline, the winner of this topic is going to be iRobot. iRobot stands out a little bit more in my opinion because the main characters, well, the storyline seems a little bit more well thought through. Basically, they have basically figured out what they wanted to do in the movie and what they wanted to get out of it. In Automata, it just feels like they jump forward without telling you what they wanted to explain and everything, and it just continues, and after a while it just stops, and that is why Automata didn't win this topic. Topic number 2 are going to be environments, effects, and environments. When it comes to effects and environments, both movies are really well put together. The cities they are especially in is amazing in my opinion in both movies. In Automata, they actually see it's a little bit more real in my opinion, because I don't know why it seems they look a little bit more real than they actually does in iRobot. And also the robots seem a little bit more rustic in the. It actually seems a little bit more like they are actually robots in Automata. Or in iRobot, basically they are more shiny in iRobot, because they seem a little bit more CGI made robots, basically. So yeah. So the winner of this topic is going to be Automata. Okay, do more. Topic number 3 are going to be robots, basically. Which one has the best robots? In iRobot, they actually have more of a personality. The main robot, he actually trying to catch your main character and everything like that. In Automata, they have a personality, but it feels more like they are actually more, I don't know, gone in their heads. They're just following the rules, except for one that is basically they can't have their own will. Basically. Which basically have been broken, and they follow all the other rules, which is basically they can't they can't harm humans and they need to help humans whenever they can. So because of that, the winner is iRobot. Because the robots basically have more of a personality and you can actually feel more their anger and everything like that. Topic number 4 are going to be main character. Will Smith versus Antonio Banderas. I think at least it is Antonio Banderas that is in Automata. Anyway, like I say, Will Smith is an amazing actor in the movie. He basically makes the character, well, basically makes the movie in my opinion. In Automata, Antonio does what he can, but I don't know if it is the script or it is his acting, but it doesn't come through what the acting or the character. The character seems a little bit more like a complainer. He complains a lot and it doesn't seem that interesting. So the winner of this topic are going to be iRobot. And the ultimate winner are also going to be iRobot. The main reason that iRobot wins this fight is basically because they have a more interesting main character and more interesting robots and basically a more interesting storyline in my opinion. It actually stands out more than Automata did because Automata feels a little bit more boring. They are trying to explain a lot and trying to show why it is bad we are doing what we are doing against the robots, but nothing really tells you that you need to feel anything. iRobot feels, you actually feel a little bit more, you actually want things to happen and then they happen and so on. So iRobot in my opinion feels a little bit more interesting than Automata did. And that was all for today folks. Hope to see you next time. That's all for better worse for today. Bye.